Now to an update to a story Action News first brought to you last November. At the time, we traveled to Roanoke, Virginia to visit a preacher who survived a plane crash in the High Sierra over 4 decades ago. Action News anchor Dale Urong joins us from the newsroom now with his emotional meeting with the Valley school teacher who found the plane wreckage. Dale?
Liz, this was a meeting both Laurel Peterson and Reverend John Harris have been anxiously awaiting for 10 months. The special connection they shared was strengthened by a face-to-face meeting in Virginia. Salida school teacher Laurel Peterson will never forget the images she came across while hiking in the Sierra National Forest above Huntington Lake last August. Plane wreckage from a U.S. Navy T-28, which went down in 1971. The pilot was killed, but Peterson was relieved to learn someone actually survived the crash.
I really want to meet him very bad. It makes the whole thing much better for me because I was very upset over what I found.
And this week, Laurel Peterson traveled to Roanoke, Virginia to meet the crash survivor, Reverend John Harris.
You finished up that first report saying we had to meet, and yes, this is an element of tying the loose threads together.
It's very exciting. It's finally great to see somebody that I've wondered about, read about, in person and alive.
The two looked over old pictures. Their meeting helped Laurel fully understand what happened that day. Had her hiking path took her 10 feet away in either direction, she would have completely missed the crash site.
It's a culmination of a traumatic story that I ended up in on accident entirely. It's just very nice to meet John. Very nice to know he's alive. Very thankful he's alive.
Harris and his wife Patty just celebrated their golden anniversary. His plane went down 42 years ago on July 2nd.
Getting to have Laurel down here is just a icing on the cake of all of these things that are going on. She is just as upbeat as she was on the TV, and just seems to be a wonderful person.
Laurel Peterson now plans to get resettled in her Huntington Lake cabin. She was so relieved to finally meet Reverend Harris. Laurel loves long hikes in the wilderness and hopes she never comes across plane wreckage again. From the newsroom, Dale Urong, ABC 30 Action News.